Right, so far so good. So far, yeah. It's a bit slow. I think we're okay. Is everything okay from your end? Yeah, I think it's not too bad. Just say yes, it's fine, or no, there's a problem. We'll at least get this down for people on YouTube. But I mean, basically, the main long I took is BTCS, and it was for the simple reason. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's just tell us if it jumps. We had this breakout on BTCS. Bitcoin's hitting new highs. Bitcoin's hitting new highs. And BTCS had been holding all day. Nice. BTCS had just been holding all day, like really well. It was on the verge of a breakout all day. So when you've got the Bitcoin bounce, you've got all the Bitcoin stocks in play. And then you've got this 170 break. I was buying the dips into the close at 171, thinking, well, Bitcoin looks like it's going to have a gap up. Highly likely that this will be a good kind of continuation gap up and run play. And we were pretty sweet. I mean, if you think, I was long from about 174, 173 was the long, and it opened at 212. I sold at 210. So I took it from 174 to 210, which is about 25%, something like that. Made good money from like fucking a couple of hundred shares. And then the thing with BTCS was it was stupid because it just had this little morning. It's an OTC, right? So it had this little tiny stupid panic down to what I mean. I basically just sold when it didn't move in the 210s. It's just like, look, I'm not risking this going down. I might lose. And then of course it ripped to 260. So like I took a third of what was on the table, which is fine. Like I made a couple of $100 on the long and I left a lot on the table. That's totally cool. And then I saw it again today, and I just saw a very nice this very nice kind of channel break, and I've just left a ton on the table as well. But I mean, look, at least I'm finding the entries, and at least I'm picking the right stocks. This is another example of where I've kind of messed up, but this kind of actually took this entry in about the 240s. It went up to the 3, so that's another 60 cents I left on the table. But I was just like, look, I'm still learning longs, I'm still getting better, but at least I took a couple of $100 on this one. That was cool. And then I had a small one on CLSD as well. So with CLSD, there we go. This was another just just buying a breakout. Longing's surprisingly simple. I'm surprised. Thought it was going to be harder than this. I'm getting the hang of it for sure. So CLSD is interesting. Again, you've got this like triangle break. It's getting tighter and tighter, consolidating. We've already had one leg, so we're kind of looking for the next leg up. And I thought this was going to be it. So this was another kind of held it overnight for the gap, and it just didn't work. So I cut it early, and luckily I got out for some profits. You can see the wider gap getting tighter and tighter on the intraday, which is a cool thing from stocks to trade. We started breaking after hours, but we just didn't get the gap. We didn't get the follow through, so I cut it for a small profit. It's just one of those things. And they were the two longs. Can you explain more the triangles? Just trend lines. Like whenever it's making, I mean, look, it's whenever where it bottoms and bottoms. I'm just drawing the line where it bottoms, and I'm drawing the line where it tops. And when it gets tight, then it's sweet. if you just Google stock trading patterns, you'll get them all, like intraday, like wedge breaks. I don't even know the names of them. Just when it gets tight on the screen, like wedge break, ascending triangle, descending triangle, head and shoulders, stuff like that. I'll just answer you, Michelle, because you're a friend, but then I'll jump because I feel like this stream's like just being shit and it's annoying us. VSL, we'll have a quick look and then we'll just call it for today. I'm sorry, like I'll be probably looking for afternoons. I'll be looking for longs in the afternoon. I'll be looking to grow TradeZero, but I mean, fucking, it's pissing us off. Like I need to buy another computer, sadly. The ISL is a really nice $2 break. Really nice. Michelle, your eyes getting better on the long side. Nice range, nice history of range. Beautiful whole dollar break. I fucking love this. I don't like the intraday though. I mean, just perfect. I mean, look, I've missed it, but it's just perfect. I just absolutely love. I just love this break. It's really clean, really nice. Again, I'm just like kind of looking for that tightening action. That's not perfect because the stream's crap, but just rips up. And it's a 20 million float on 12 million volume. It's a bit weird. That must be a PR or some news or something like that. It's weird. But I mean, you've got a high day break, you've got a wedge break. I mean, it's probably not. It's probably the breakout. You've got a high day break, you've got a wedge break, you've got a multi-month breakout, you've got almost blue skies. Yeah, it's a beautiful long. Really like it, and it deserves to have the strength that it's had. Again, I was talking to Dan Irish this morning, and Dan made like 40 grand last month, 46 grand or something. And he was saying you've got to use your imagination a bit more on the long side because you've got to see the moves before that happen. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. I'm figuring it out. But this is just one of those ones where you've got to keep track. You've got to watch it. You've got to watch the multi-month levels. You've got to anticipate it coming through. Then you've got to put that daily together with this intraday and think, Ari, he has a couple of intraday indicators, the wedge, the higher day. He has some bigger indicators on the higher picture. You've got your multi-month. You've got no real volume resistance for a while. And I mean, it's as simple as that. And streaming fine. That's cool. Short and pow. No, I'm not talking about shorts. Not talking about shorts today. It did well though. Like I hit a couple of good ones, but I'm trying to keep this long trading, not long. Yeah, UAVS is another perfect one. Where are you finding these? Did I just look at this? No, it's a different chart. Yeah, it's the same little mini triangle break here, little break here, but really nice. You've got like 7% push there, consolidated all afternoon. Very, very solid as well. Solid mover. Solid play, missed it again. And I mean, look, this really set up. If you're looking at it from I mean, it's a bit before this move. It's a little bit scary this long because it ripped. Pulled back, give back about half, pulled back up, and you're just wondering if you're gonna have like another bounce before it like gets a bit tighter. But you're just wondering if you're gonna drop down a little bit into this area before it rips. But no, I love it. This is the type of thing I'd probably be okay to chase. Like once this breaks, I don't mind 870s, 874s, 875s. Like I don't mind chasing the immediate strength. Like what is chasing is chasing 9. Like, but I don't mind reacting to the volatility, this like surge, this 400,000 volume candle. I don't mind reacting to that. And that's how, and when people are like, how do you spot the longs? It's exactly this. You have them on your watch list. You track all of the recent runners and you track them all for anything that looks like it's going to break multi-day, multi-week, multi-month. I mean, this is 52-week high breakout. It should be on everyone's watch list who's long. And then when it gets near that level, you're just waiting for the break and you can chase that up because it's such a bigger overarching break. But we'll call it there. I mean, for me, it was a good day. It's 1.1K. Really happy with that. 4K on the month so far. It's been up and down, but it's getting better. So I'm hoping to just hit the halfway mark of the month with 5, and then make another 5 next month and start the year with a 10 grand month. And that would be great for me. And that's kind of the target for every month. That's what I'm aiming for. So I'll just quickly check the screen and see if there's anything else. Yeah, so IZEA was a 52-week breakout as well. Let's see what that's doing. The little monster. Yeah, I was long this yesterday. I took a loss yesterday, anticipating the breakout, and then it's gapped and gone. Wow, that is a surprise. Whether you dip by that, I'm not at that point in me long game yet, but I'm not sure if this is something you can kind of dip by because the daily is so strong, but it's not something for me. Thank you, Square. Yes, it'll be the last thing I do. I made 5 today. I make like 5 trades a day or something like that. 5, 6. Well, I make like 100, but 5 stocks. In terms of the screeners on stocks to trade, it's pretty simple. I'll just get rid of this comment so you can see. 80 cents. I should have lower. I need like 40 cents, 30 cents. Like 30 cents, less than $100. Volume, like pre-market, I make it lower, but just volume over 1 million, just so I don't get the total liquid stuff. Anything up more than 10%, 15%, 5%. Basically just anything. I'm basically just looking for anything. Like anything. I don't have a scan. It's like just whatever is up from 5% trading more than 500,000. That's it. Because I've got different ones. Like if I look at me pre one, it's 80 to 100, 150,000. That's it. It's just anything. Does it get exhausting being such a legend? Have a drink of that. I think I was more popular about 4 years ago when I was losing, but the best way I can explain it is I think legendary status is secured by being the first person to document their entire journey from losing to winning on YouTube, and no one else has done it. I think that is legendary status. So in that category, I would qualify for the award of legend. But the weird thing is I was like a YouTuber who did trading, and now I'm a trader who does YouTube. And it's flipped around, so it's quite funny. I've seen a growth in myself. It's weird, but I'm a legend. I'll accept the legendary status when I pass 100K. I've got 30 to go. I can't resist. I have to show you the best short ever. What was the best short I took? All right, the best short I ever took was this one. And then I'm out. CCIV I've been tracking for a couple of days. Pretty overextended. I hit it over 20. At 20, I think it was whole dollar resistance. And I was covering down in the 18s. So I've got a couple of bucks nearly. It actually went down to the 16s. Wouldn't have guessed. But that's a wrap, and peace.